I'm Anil Kumar. You can treat this as a test question. You need to write quadratic equation from given graph. We are given two x-intercepts here, one at -1, the other one at 2, and a y-intercept is at -4. Use these 3 points to write down the equation and then determine the vertex from your equation. So the question for you is, write quadratic equation from the given graph of parabola, determine vertex from your equation. Here is my solution. Now what we are given here is two x-intercepts. So we can write x-intercepts for us are at x equals to -1 and at x equals to 2. We are also given y-intercept. So y-intercept is at y equals to -4. Quadratic equation with those two x-intercepts can be written as y equals to a times x minus the first intercept, so minus minus makes it plus, times x minus 2. Now to find the value of a, we can use the y-intercept, which is at -4. Y value, x is 0, so you could write this as 0 minus 4, correct? That's the y-intercept. Substitute -4 for y, 0 for x. Right, and then solve for a. So we get -4 equals to a times 1 times -2 is -2, or a equals to -4 divided by -2, which is 2. Now substitute the value of a back into the equations. We have y equals to 2 times x plus 1 times x minus 2. I hope the steps are absolutely clear, right? So you do get the equation. Now the second part is to find the vertex. Vertex is always at the axis, correct? Axis divides the two in equal parts. It's the axis of symmetry. So for that, let's find the axis. Let's say axis, let me do it here. Axis x value is, so we are trying to find the x value here, which is the average of these two. So it is -1 plus 2 divided by 2. And that is a half, correct? So we get the axis at x equals to half. Now we can substitute this value of half here and calculate y. So y will be equals to 2 times x is half plus 1 times half minus 2, that is 2 times, sorry, 5. 2 times 2 is 4, 4 plus 1, 5, 5 over 2 times 4 minus 1 is 3, but it's negative sign, so -3 over 2. So when you multiply, this 2 gets cancelled and you get minus 15 over 2. So this is the y value. It doesn't look like, so let me recalculate this value. So we have half plus 1, half minus 2. So it is 2 times 1 is 2, 2 plus 1 is, 3, this is 3. Okay, so this is calculation mistake. So 3 and -3 gives you -9 over 2, right? So let me redo this work. So this 2 cancels with this 2, and you get -9 over 2. And therefore we can say vertex for us is x is half and y is -9 over 2, or 4.5. So you could also write this as 0.5 and -4.5. That is more realistic, okay? So that is how you can actually find vertex. Remember, to find vertex, you need to find axis of symmetry, substitute that point, and then calculate the y value. I hope that helps. Thank you, and all the best.